What's up? This is Tanara Callahan Speaks, and I'm back with another message. So today's message is water isn't concrete. Matthew 14:28 and 29. I'm going to be reading from that. Peter said, Lord, if it is really you, then command me to come to you on water. Jesus said, come. And Peter left the boat and walked on the water to Jesus. He walked on the water to Jesus, right? When God calls us to step out on the water, we cannot expect to step out on solid ground, right? God is calling us to get out of the boat. What have God asked you to do that you haven't moved from off the boat yet because of the unfamiliar? When God calls you out of the boat to come to Him, you will have to walk on water. Everything will not go the way you expected it to go. But just know, if He called you to it, He has a plan. Talking to myself too. But we can't see His plan because we are still in the boat because of the unfamiliar. People pleasing, not feeling like we can do it. But what if we step outside that boat and we walk on water? Even with the waves going crazy, mistakes after mistakes. But what if we keep going and we don't turn around and we endure into the end? What if we step out the boat and we have faith and God moves and everything He told us becomes reality? But if we don't step out the boat, we will never know. My question to you is, are you going to step out of the boat, or are you going to keep sitting on the boat? Because God gave us all free will. And when I read this, and then God just started speaking, a lot of times we don't step outside the boat. We don't go forth with what God tells us to do because of the unfamiliar and worrying about what people are going to think. But what if we step outside the boat? Because God told us to step out. And if He told us to do it, knowing that He has a plan for us. So once we step out on faith on the water, even though it may be a little rocky, even though we may have mistake after mistake, we might go through some things because it's not going to be perfect. But if we would just step out of the boat and walk on water and endure to the end. Because God has a plan. He's not going to call us to something if He doesn't have a plan. He's going to meet us. But He's not going to come get us out of the boat. He's not going to do that. We have to meet Him. So this can be for anything. Anything that God is calling you to do, just do it. And I'm talking to myself as well. Because a lot of things that God is telling me to do, I have my own, the unfamiliar, the people pleasing, not feeling like I can do it. But what if you step out on faith? Just imagine what can happen. But if we stay stuck in the boat, we will never know. So my thing I'm telling you today is step outside that boat and walk on water. If you stay inside the boat, you're never going to know. And this is Coach Callahan. Until the next time, y'all be blessed.